really going to be a very long week, guys, because the Bandana Girls, I have to tell you guys the truth that low key, Trixie and Didi are withdrawing themselves from Liema. You might be wondering, why am I saying this? Do not forget, we watched the show, and do not forget, we are analyzing it and we are interpreting based on what we saw. Remember yesterday, Ashe won the HOH and picked Didi, but Didi did not sleep in the HOH lounge. I'm coming to that, gist. Before then, good morning. How are you all doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another update. Don't forget to like the video. Like I've just said it now, just hit the like button. It doesn't cost you money. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you still want to continue with the post show after the show has ended. Now, I have to start saying congratulations to the three housemates who have moved into the finale, though there is lots and lots of controversies, backlash on the production because of that. But then let's talk about Didi. Now, Didi and Tracy are gradually withdrawing themselves from Liema. In fact, last night they were just having Tracy, Bravo, and Didi, they were just having fun. In fact, Bravo and Didi were just, making jest of themselves, joking, and they were all happy. Prior to that time, Ashe is HOH. Congratulations to him, but HOH without immunity, HOH who is up for possible eviction. And he chose Didi to be his guest. Okay. So while the camera moved to them in the room, it seems Ashe said he's going up, and Didi doesn't want to go up. Ashe asked if she was going to sleep there. She said yes, so probably she didn't want to go up to the HOH lounge to sleep. Now, Ashe was trying to tell her that he wants to pair her with Liema. I guess it has to do with the wager. Probably they've read the wager brief because I didn't watch that part, but I guess it has to do with the wager or something. So Ashe was telling her that she's going to pair her with Liema. She said no, she doesn't want to be paired with Liema. Rather, she goes with Bravo B. I'm like, seriously? Seriously, is Liema not your? In fact, I don't know what was happening with my car. I thought I was shutting all these things. I didn't know that I did. It was later. Yeah, I think the when I tried to screenshot, it didn't, because I didn't want to miss out. But it got to a point where I got some, things like all these ones you guys are seeing on the screen was later after they went to the room that they were just having fun. So when Ashe asked, she said no, that she prefers to be paired with Bravo B. She wants to be paired with Bravo B. She doesn't want to be paired with Liema. Remember there was something Smash said, don't you think being with the Bandana Girls, la 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 la, and she knows that, yeah, being with the Bandana Girls, la 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 la, could be Liema. And we also what happened yesterday. In fact, I'll come to that gist because people have dragged production. Me, I said in a show there's always a twist, there's always, so I'm not used to dragging production, but I'm going to bring you guys what people are saying, and people are really so angry and feel that whatever it was production did yesterday was rigged, was unfair. But that's, I'm going to bring you guys what people are saying on the social space. So she said no, she doesn't want to be paid with Liema. I'm like, why? She doesn't want to be paid with Liema. She wants to be paid with Ubravo and not Liema. I'm like, yo, what's happening here? What's going on? Now, don't forget that before Liema became a finalist too, that she was having that banter with Tandega when she went to the locker room as she was just ranting, and Trixie asked what happened. She was trying to explain, and she thinks she's gonna win the 2 million. Trixie didn't utter a word again. Trixie didn't say anything. Even when she came to the lounge, Trixie has been giving attitude. So after Liema became a finalist, you guys saw Trixie's reaction. Her face has not been, she has not really been giving Liema that face to tell you guys that they are beginning to realize that this person, if this person gets to the finale or becomes a finalist, it's going to affect us. And they know that Liema is already strong, already has a big fan base. Okay. So both Trixie and Didi are not really 100%. Despite Liema saying yesterday that my lilies got you, the flowers got you, the flowers in the garden got you, and all of that. She said it codedly, right? Body mentioned her fan base, or she said Didis, and we know she said flowers, and we know who the flowers are. But why am I saying this? That is normal. Sometimes is all these things are very not being envious, being jealous. I expect them to feel the way they feel, because I don't think there's anybody in the house who didn't come to win the money. Who came to play? Who came to make friends, laugh, make fun of the show, and move? I don't think anybody came to the house for that. Everybody came to the house for the money. So now, seeing that this person is going to jeopardize your win or block your chances, you're not really going. Probably they weren't expecting to see her in the finals. Deep down, forget that they are all together, mean girls laughing. And so later, guys, after Didi said that, later, okay, the camera moves to where Bravo and Liema were having a conversation. They were just out there, talking generally at the table. Okay, I think they just had dinner, and they were just, while Didi was saying that in the room, boom, camera just moved there. So she said she was going to go with Bravo. And so Ashe asked, why not me? Why not me? Why Bravo? But I didn't really get her response before the camera moved to Liema and Bravo B. So after Liema and Bravo B finished their conversation, she came to the room. Meanwhile, Didi was on her way out. She was going to the kitchen to get what to eat. You guys can see Ashe sleeping all alone in the HOH lounge. So Didi went to the kitchen to get what she would eat. And when Lema stepped in the room, because she placed her family picture by the wall, I mean Udidi, she was just watching her family, her parents and siblings. She was just, looking at them. Probably as a young girl, she promised herself she's going to win the money to help her family, to bring them. So she was just looking at her parents, her siblings, and all. So when Lema came to the room, I said, "Where are you going?" She just said kitchen. She left. I mean Didi. She just left, went to do her thing in the kitchen. So Lema sat on her bed and was, looking at the photo she placed by the wall. Guys, I'm sorry I didn't capture all this stuff she placed by the wall. So Didi was just in the kitchen trying to sort herself out with what she was going to eat. Lema was calling her because she was really taking time. Lema called her twice. Boom, boom, boom. She didn't answer. She didn't respond to Liema. I'm like, yo, I think Lema figured out that maybe these people are trying to, yeah, normally it would have been the three of them having that conversation. Like it would have been the four of them. Maybe since Trixie, Didi, and Bravo are there, these things, you trust that Lema will be somewhere around there, all of them. But I think she sensed that the energy is off. The energy is no longer like, when somebody gives you an energy, you know, energy doesn't lie now. Energy is very, you notice the energy from afar. Yeah, you notice the energy, aura for aura. So the energy you bring to me is what I bring to you. If you smile at me, I give it back. If you squeeze your face, I might I might also talk to you, but I know the energy is off. I still follow you with that energy. Everything is wisdom. So I think Liema really understood the energy. So later, the three of them were just there having the fun. Yeah, that's Bravo, Didi, and Trixie. I'm like, yo, it's really gonna be tough. They are not happy that Liema is in the final, is a finalist. Tracy, they are not happy because now, all these past weeks, everybody's playing the game. We are all playing the game, but now it's really has dawned on them that this is the time we are here for serious business. 2 million is at stake, and everybody is beginning to recollect why they are really in the house, why they want to win the money, what they are going to do with the money. So everybody is beginning to realize that, please, I'm not here for friendship. I'm here for serious business, because even while they were eating at table where Tracy, I think Lema was asking Tracy what Tandega was saying to her, or whether she doesn't want Tandega and Tracy to pack things up. I don't understand. I don't know. The way Tracy even answered it passively, like Tracy is not engaging in all those, like before again. Like she has come to realize that money is involved here. All this stuff we are doing. I'm now a finalist, so please, I think I need to stay focused and know exactly the reason I'm here in the heart. As for Didi, that thing Smash said on Sunday, honestly, it was really sank into Didi. But forget that she's still masking, because in the house now, you wouldn't really say, apart from Trixie and Bravo, you wouldn't really say these are her people. And that's why I think she's trying to get more closer to Bravo B than Liema, because if not, she would have been so glad and so excited to be paired with Liema. But She's told Ashe that she doesn't want to be paired with Liema. She wants to be paired with who? Bravo B. When we talk about these things, people will be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Forget alliances. Do you know that even people that are saying they should taking Didi to the finals, whether you take Didi to the finals, you don't take Didi to the finals. Honestly, do you know that these people, once they step out of the house, finish the media rounds, and begin to see what people are saying on the social space, honestly, they withdraw. They just withdraw. They just know that, oh, that is why you see people who are friends in the house, but once they come out of the house and start seeing all the things these people they call their friends we are saying behind their back, start watching clips, they'll be like, seriously, because you're not seeing everything happening in the house, so you don't even know when they are talking about you. Now people are dragging Neliswa for not congratulating her friends. Why would they congratulate her friends when just people, they have had a lot to say about her since she left? Not even up to 24 hours that they don't left, they still saying things about him. So you should know that no friendship in that house is genuine. Everybody is fighting for their own. Please, nobody came to the world to make friends. We didn't come here to make friends. We didn't come to life to make friends. We came to life to live our life right before God, succeed, better our lives and our families, and one or two genuine quality friendship. You didn't come to the house to forget what you're doing and you say you're making friends. Your colleagues are not your friends. As they are there in Biggie's house, they are like colleagues, they are like co-workers. They can't be friends. Because why your colleagues are not your friends is that you cannot be telling your colleagues everything you want to do, all your prospects, all your destiny, or because they can't be genuinely happy for you. Remember, you guys are doing the same work. So workplace is not a place where you come and lay yourself bare and be telling everybody about you. That's one thing these housemates have failed to understand, that housemates are not your friends. If finally you can build a friendship with any housemates genuinely, let it be after the show. But deep down, everybody wants to win the money at the end of the day. Okay, clack it, share your thoughts in the comment section, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.